Hey guys, it's Chrissy Washington coming to you on this Monday, March 23rd. And I just have a very simple message today. I just wanted to reach out and ask you, how are you? How are you doing? There's a lot going on in the world, in all of the cities across the world. And I just wanted to speak to you kind of from the heart, from some things that I've been kind of holding in, and I wanted to let it out, and I thought I'd use this chance today to say it to you. So I know because there's so much going on, there's so many emotions flying, and that's another reason why I wanted to start out by saying, how are you? Because I know from personal experience how important it is to reach out to people and to find out, how are you? It's not something that you hear every day and from everyone that you talk to. And I know that personally, a few years ago, I was going through one of the most difficult times in recent memory of my life, and I know that one thing that I was always waiting for was for somebody to reach out and say, how are you? And for everyone really who came in contact with me and knew my situation, I was hoping that they would reach out and say that. And of course that didn't always happen, and when it didn't happen, especially from people who I was very close with, it was devastating to me. And it also taught me a lot, not only about other people, but it taught me a lot about myself, because one thing that I took from that time is that I didn't open up to a lot of people. I didn't tell a lot of people what I was going through, how I was doing, whether they asked or not. I wasn't forthcoming with my true emotions and what was burdening me. And I know now that that was probably a big hindrance on why I didn't receive the outreach that I was hoping to receive. And I know also that there were probably a lot of people who I should have reached out to in other times in their lives, and that didn't happen. And it's affected relationships and people and life in general. And now, we're in a time where a lot of people are going through a lot of stuff. And luckily I'm out of that situation from years ago, and I'm in a different place, and I have a new perspective on life and love and relationships and everything. And I think it's important, I know it's important to reach out to people, whether you're close or not close. And especially with this worldwide pandemic going on, it's obvious that we're a lot closer than we thought that we were. And there are probably a lot of people that you either know personally or not who are going through things, and maybe going through things in the next coming weeks and months. And people need each other. We need each other to survive, to thrive. And sometimes I feel like that's lost, unfortunately, and it's so important. And it's one thing I've really realized, especially in these last few weeks of kind of isolation from each other, and that closeness that we have had taken away from us in a sort of sense, that we need to check in on each other and see how everybody's doing. And I just wanted to take this time to say to you, whether we're close or we're not close, or I've talked to you recently or I haven't talked to you recently, and especially if I haven't talked to you recently, I want to say I'm thinking about you, and I want to know, how are you? How are you? How are you doing in this time? And if there's anything that I can do for you or to you or with you, and in your presence or not, that I really want to hear from you and to reach out to me. And even if I don't know you, just message me or anything. And if you are listening to this and you understand where I'm coming from, and the feeling, that I think it's important to reach out to people as well. And if you're hearing this and I haven't reached out to you, please know that you're in my heart, and I will do my best to continue to try. And I feel like that's all we can do, is continue to try to hold each other dear, to understand that we're all going through things, whether we say it or we don't say it. We're one together, and I want you to know that you're in my heart and in my mind. So I hope you're well. I want to know, how are you? If no one has asked you today or tomorrow or the day after, please know that I'm asking you, and there are a lot of people who are out there who want to know, how are you? So that's it for now. I hope you have a great evening, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.